My pleasure to induct, and don't worry, Jimmy and Johnny, it doesn't hurt much. My pleasure. Sidemen, call them what you will, best musicians in the world, James Burton, Johnnie Johnson. Welcome to the club. You don't get any more money.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. About 50 years ago, since me and Chuck Berry got together and started making music. After Maybelline and Wee Wee Hours, out in 1955, Alan Freed was the first person to call this music rock and roll. Oh, I got to fill up. Before that, we didn't have no name for what we were doing. We just making up music to the words Chuck Berry had wrote. The kids seemed to be eating it up and took it with it. There's one of these kids now, Keith Richard the Fuego. Now there's a song called Amazing Grace. Some of the words go like this: I once was lost, but now I'm found. I feel like those words were meant for me because in 1986, when Keith Richard found me, I was driving a bus for the senior citizen in St. Louis. But because of people like Keith Richard, and George Turk, and my beautiful wife, Frances, and a whole bunch of other folks, I'm standing here in front of you tonight. I'm living proof for the young people that you should never give up your hopes and never give up your dreams, because at the edge of each tunnel there's a light. This is my proudest moment of my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith. I had the pleasure to work with Keith back in 1964 on Shindig. Well, way back. Anyway, this is so wonderful. It's awesome. I'm just honored. I'm thrilled. And there's so many people to thank. And I just want to say that God has truly blessed me with this wonderful talent, my career. And I just want to thank so many entertainers that I've had privilege to work with. And it's just been a wonderful, wonderful career for me. And I'm still going strong. And I want to thank my wife, Louise, and my son, Jeff, and Melanie. They're here. And their wonderful support, couldn't do it without them. And I want to thank my mother and father, couldn't do it without them. And most of all, I want to thank God because He made it all possible. Thank you.